Oh, and by the way, one last point in case here. Um, when I make fun of my Confederate friends around, when I make fun of my Confederate friends who actually still display that stupid fucking flag, or support it, or talk about the Confederacy, I explain one significant variable. I think they're stupid because they didn't listen to their president, because they didn't support their literal president. Now, I might not have supported Trump with a vote. Technically, I was in jail because some god awful, ridiculous, redonkulous, illegal activities against me. But aside from that, if my president is my president and I am in and a part of my country, I am going to support them. Now, if they start an ungodly, irrational war, I'm going to viscerally check them while pointing out I don't technically know, but I still support them. When Bush was president, even though I knew how bad this situation was getting, I had a talk with my secretary at Mighty Auto Parts. She wasn't my secretary, she was the secretary. I was the stock boy and warehouse boy at the time, training to get into the Air Force in the mornings, and eventually left because I realized I did want to go to college. My parents were going to support me, and I was not going to do it all on my own, yada, yada, yada. But I said, I didn't technically want Bush. I wasn't allowed to vote when he was elected. But, yeah, I mean, I support him, of course. He's my president. Um, when I was doing a documentary, it was all about thinking about how beneficial it would be if Bush got to see himself when he was my age. And I figured then therefore, I'm going to make a documentary proving it with my friends into whatever endeavors we get into as a unique generational look back over 10 years. Ultimately supporting the nature of keeping a time capsule of self-video documentation so that Democrats who become Republicans don't forget what made them at one point liberal. Because most people start out liberal. Young people are commonly liberal. They're taught to be liberal most of the time. Men aren't taught to really engage that right side of the brain till much later, which makes them think more about fiscal responsibilities, and then this therefore become possibly a Republican or some sort of conservative or moderate, maybe independent, or a sort of middle of the road Democrat. I don't know, however you want to put it. But I support my president. I mean, I talk shit about my friends, I talk shit about anybody at different times, theoretically. I really actually don't that much about people I'm close to, unless it's, concerning, severely concerning. Actually, yeah, I never really talk shit about my friends. But anyways, I'm just trying to say, if somebody's down to do what they're told in a situation it wasn't exactly their cup of tea, I will do what I'm told to some degree. I'm not in the military, so I don't have to literally not object myself to fully backing it in belief, as long as I work with everyone to accomplish what got through a democracy rectified as the next given best thing we can do together. But if anyone tries to call me racist or a Trump supporter because I'm making visceral videos of how stupid everyone is for unconscionably creating a game of let's do nothing and bicker all day long, you can do that.